G'day folks, welcome back. My name's Simon if you happen to be new here. This channel is all about motorcycles, adventure, camping and touring. And today we're currently in Newcastle, actually in the suburb of Mayfield at the moment, but we're on our way into the CBD and up to Fort Scratchley. And you might remember Fort Scratchley when I did my Rise of the Phoenix Season 1 section about the fortressing of Newcastle, or Fortress New South Wales, and I talked about Fort Scratchley and its part in all of that. And today is my opportunity to go there and have a look and hopefully show you guys a bit about it. So we're in the military police office of Fort Scratchley, and all through the place there are mannequins set up in uniforms and that sort of thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander around first and get lots of video, and then I'll tell you the story about Fort Scratchley. But we're very lucky at the moment because tonight there's a new exhibition opening, and I won't get to actually see it because I won't be here, but it's all about Fortress Newcastle, which is exactly what I talked about in Season 1 of the Rise of the Phoenix tour, and that's Newcastle Part 1. And so I talked about Fortress Newcastle during that, so if you haven't seen that, click the link that's up there somewhere and check it out. I remember many years ago being here at Fort Scratchley, and I was standing pretty much where I am now as a coal freighter came through the channel here into the harbour. And it was absolutely huge. Unfortunately, I no longer have the pictures of that for obvious reasons. And this is the commemoration here at Fort Scratchley for those who died in World War I at Lone Pine, Gallipoli. 2,127 local men from the Newcastle area died between 1914 and 1918. There's a lot of little crosses on this hill, a lot of poppies. Being a kid who grew up with a father who was in the Royal Air Force and then the Royal Australian Air Force, I find Anzac Day to be quite a moving sort of experience, which is why I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail about it. So it looks like some sort of a professional looking film crew's arriving. Unlike me, I'm definitely not professional. I record everything on a GoPro because I can. So looking out over the coal loaders here, look at the size of this behemoth moving through the harbour. That's huge. So this is up in the lookout. Overlooking the gun emplacements and where they probably would have done the targeting from, which would have been mounted here, I guess. Down underneath. These guys seem to be setting up for something here.
They're inside the tunnel.
That's where they had a land review and we never had electricity before.
So this is up into the sky, no about the height of the wall at the untied underneath. This is what they had sitting in here. It's 9-inch rifle muzzleloader. Muzzleloaders you load from the front, so they put 25 kilos gunpowder down the barrel. And then put a shell like that, 115 kilos of solid steel. Didn't explode, because all the ships are made out of timber. So unless that actually fell and it's not going to kill you, slam into the deck or the side of the ship, plankton splinters would be flying off. Could be beyond the length. So it could be very dangerous. At a range of 4 kilometres. So when it's day, it was a very powerful weapon. Now the gun crew were never ever armed, so it was up to this lot here to look after them. A couple of blokes there with the lens and a bloke there with a rangefinder. There's the original field storage there. See that right here, back the field from then on one side. You'll take it down to those shell hoists and take them upstairs. So there's a blast door there, another blast door here. Guard in here, everybody comes through, the gun's going to step out, pick up the order zone. Then he's going to search you, see if you've got any matches, back sidearm, blank, anything. Oh. Up there you've got your lenses, that are all open to your corridor. Once you come through the door here. This is called 80 pounder. We had 3 of them on here. Call an 80 pounder. Well, that's the way to shell 80 pounder. Oh, this is long pelt, 1.5 inch rapid firing. 80 pounders in the group 8 or 9. Fire try to be with an arm. This one had a crew of 2. And you can fire up to 25 and it's got a range of 4,000 yards, so if there's a truck going over the bridge. Got your breech handle here, breech lock in there. Once you open up, slide a shell in there, close her up, pull the trigger, bang, off it goes. Or you can set it up as an automatic. So you slide a shell in there, close her up, bang, open her up, another one, bang, open up, another one, bang, 25, 30 shots per minute. Some were armor piercing and some were explosive, so very, very powerful weapon. This is called 80 pounder. We had 3 of them along here. Call them 80 pounder because that's the way of the shell, 80 pounders. So anybody passing his gunpowder out of here, he'll go down to number 2, anybody out there, he'll go down to number 1. So everybody had their own way to go. Weren't running around crashing and bashing and gunfire powder flying everywhere. Now you have little doors instead of big doors. You have a big door and opens up, create a disturbance and all that dust will start floating out of here. So little doors and little disturbance. Alright, so we get our gunpowder out of here and we're going to number 1. So this is the deepest part of the fort, so you've got 5 members on the ground. Still got our weapons here and here. It's lovely down here.
Squeak, squeak. Can't hide with them on. I walked into a shop the other day and surprisingly the shopkeeper didn't hear me with these on. Basically you've walked all the way around underneath it all. Where exactly, like, I know it was in Stockton Bight, so presumably somewhere just in this area. Yep.
Right out there, about 6.5 kilometres.
Okay, yep. So, there we go.
That was on the 8th of June, 1942. Stopped up there.
So it turns out that they're actually recording for a TV show called Country Home Hunters, I believe they said they were. And I was just saying how much fun it would be to live up here, except for the noise of the ships running in and out, blasting their horns constantly. But we were talking about when people used to live in the lighthouse up here. So, but yeah, they've got a little bit better equipment than me. Nothing unusual there, but I mean, I plan on doing everything that I can just using action cameras, because why do I want to carry around a really big, really expensive camera shaking around on a motorbike all around the planet when I should be able to do all of that with an action camera. So these are really big guns. I'll tell you about them in a bit. So on the 8th of June 1942 at 2:17 hours or 2:17 a.m. the I-21 surfaced in Stockton Bight over here, and under the cover of darkness opened fire with its deck gun. For 16 minutes the I-21 shelled Newcastle's industrial and commercial areas, as well as Fort Scratchley's location here. But the commander's prime targets were the state dockyards and the BHP steelworks. So the state dockyards are up there, and BHP steelworks is further inland up the Hunter River. Look at the size of that ship. You can see all of the coal freighters off the coast here, and they go all the way down the coast, all lined up. And I doubt that this camera will show any detail on them, but they're all lined up out here, lots of coal freighters waiting to come into the terminal. And I don't know how well the sound is going to go today, because it is rather windy up here. I'm using my Rode mic with the dead cat on it. It's kind of more like a dead cat paw because it's tiny, but I'm hoping that that blocks some of the wind sounds. Well folks, I'm hoping that you really enjoyed having a bit of a look around Fort Scratchley today. I've taken probably about 3 or 4 hours of video footage on 2 different cameras. So I'm gonna have to go back to my friend's place and spend a while editing that to get it ready for you. If you enjoyed the video, then please do give me a big thumbs up. And if you enjoy seeing this sort of thing, then do consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm in season 2 of the Rise of the Phoenix tour now, and I'm travelling around Australia. So there's lots more to see, lots more to do, lots of places to visit, and hopefully should be something that you might find interesting in it. So, drop me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, ride safe and get out and live your own adventure.